Hello friends, thank you for joining Yoga with Paige. Today I have a very gentle practice for the cervical spine. So if we have neck problems, chronic neck pain, upper back pain, maybe we slept a little funky last night and we woke up with a little crink in our neck, or we want to help our posture. There are so many different reasons that we need to take care of our cervical spine. It is an extension of our entire spine, of our back, of the whole body. Everything is connected, as we always say in yoga. So this is a little quick TLC practice for the neck and upper spine. We don't need any props for this class. We really don't even need a mat if you don't want one. So whenever you're ready, we get started in a comfortable, easy seat. So we first take a moment here to arrive on the mat. Maybe closing the eyes, coming into the body, feeling the sit bones rooted down as we're starting to reach up through the crown of the head. We want to roll the shoulders down and back, giving as much space between the shoulders and the ears as we can. Breathing deeply into the belly. Waking up the body with oxygen, fresh blood flow. Taking 2 more deep breaths here. Just sitting up nice and tall, reversing some of that slouch that we tend to do, whether working, texting on our phone. Just taking care to reverse it. And then when we feel nice and comfortable here, nice and calm, we can tuck the chin into the chest. Moving very slowly in this practice. We're going to take big neck circles. So draw a circle with the nose going towards the right side. Then all the way up and around to the left, back into the chest. 2 more times this way. Big circles. And then making sure to reverse. Going at the pace that feels good with your body. Remembering to keep the shoulders down. Don't let them hitch up. If you feel them hitching up, just relax them back down. Beautiful. Then lifting back up when we're finished with our circles. Taking the right hand, gently placing it on the left ear to help you find a little neck stretch. Feeling the left side of the neck open as we stretch the shoulder down. 1 big breath here. And then on your exhale, place the left hand on the mat. If we can be palm down, we can be on fingertips. We're just extending this stretch, helping it to deepen. Remembering to let this right shoulder drop. Breathe nice and deep. Gently relieving the hands, coming back through center to take the left hand to the right ear. Letting your other body parts help you as well as gravity. I don't know what I meant to say there. I don't know what was about to come out. 1 big breath. And then we can release the arm, extending out through the hand. Feeling the stretch radiate down towards the shoulder, where it all attaches. Beautiful. Keep breathing. Keep releasing. And then we can gently come back through center. Place the right hand on the mat, reach the left overhead, pressing into the mat with the right hand. Big side body stretch. Gazing up, kind of at the arm a little bit before it. We can stay here, or we can gently find a little neck rotations. So taking our gaze towards the mat, and then bringing it back up. Moving gently. Bringing our awareness to the back of the neck, the base of the skull. One more breath. And wherever we are, we can gently release, switch sides, shoot that right arm over the head. Taking one big deep breath here, just holding. Finding our space here before we go any deeper, before we add on. And then we can take our neck rotations, making sure that we're only taking whatever feels good, whatever feels healing to you. Listening to your body and mending this practice to make it for yourself. One more. And release the hand. Gently turn to the long edge of the mat if we're not already. And we scoot back, lying down on the back, extending the legs out long. Ooh, found some little cracks there. So we're going to gently lift the head just to find our fingers on the backs of the ears. We have these little pressure points right here that we can hold onto our head with our fingertips. And then we can gently lay the head back down. So to find a little bit of strength and a little bit of stretch, we're going to gently pick our head up only about an inch, maybe a half of an inch off the ground. Beautiful. Kind of maybe peeking at your toes or the wall in front of you. And then release, making sure we're not straining the neck, using your hands to help you hold up your head and lift it with you. Maybe we make these look a little bit different. Maybe when we lift, we rotate as well. Maybe we go a little higher or a little less. Maybe we don't do these at all. 1, 2 more. Beautiful. Just feeling the back of the neck open. Last one. Gently release the head, taking the hands out from underneath, placing them underneath the top part of the sit bones, the lower part of the back. We're preparing for fish pose here. So arms are nice and straight. We're going to be active in the legs, strengthening through the quadriceps, knitting them in, internal rotation. And then gently peel the chest up, coming up onto the arms. Maybe we let the head fall back. Maybe the crown of the head touches the mat. Maybe it doesn't. We just feel the expansion in the chest and in the throat, working through the opposite side of the cervical spine. Feeling the blood rush to the head. Still breathing nice and easy. Feeling no discomfort. And changing our position if we do. One more breath here. Big inhale and exhale. Gently lowering the back of the head down onto the mat, releasing the hands, tucking the knees into the chest. Finding a little lower back massage here for a moment. And then we can gently come up onto all fours, or we can take a little rock to get there. However you're feeling this morning. And we find our tabletop pose. So really spreading between the fingers, making sure our wrists are under our shoulders and our knees are under our hips. Taking a moment here to just be in tabletop. Usually this is a transitional pose, but right now for the cervical spine, we can feel this here. We gaze slightly between the hands, but slightly above, maybe about an inch, half an inch. Really sending energy out through the crown of the head. We want a nice long spine. Visualize your spine finding length all the way from the base of the skull to the base of the tailbone. Beautiful. And then while we're here, still gazing between the hands, we're going to extend the right leg long, reaching that heel back, finding a little calf stretch as we still lengthen. So now we can visualize this extension going all the way down through the heel. Beautiful, nice long line. Gripping through the fingers. And on your next exhale, you can gently bring that leg back to extend the left. Nice and long. Pressing away from the mat, kind of rounding through the scapula a little bit. Protracting the shoulders. Reaching the left heel back. One breath. And then releasing back to tabletop. Preparing to thread the needle. So reaching, grounding through that right hand. Inhale, peel the left arm up. Take your gaze to the hand. And then exhale, scoop that arm underneath. Thread the needle, come to lie on the left ear, the left shoulder. Taking our time to find our positioning here. Maybe the fingertips are on the mat. Maybe we reach the arm up. Taking our gaze wherever feels good. Gazing behind us to deepen this twist. We can feel this through the entire spine. And then we find our deep breaths. Breathing into the belly. Sending your awareness to the spine. Noticing how it's feeling already in this practice. Exhale to plant the right palm. And then inhale, reach the left arm up. And come back to tabletop. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Gaze. And exhale, thread the needle. Taking the same variation we did on the other side. Making sure we're balanced and evened out. Releasing tension with every exhale. Whether that be physical tension you find in your body or something that comes up that is no longer serving you mentally. Maybe a little mix of both. Beautiful. Exhale, plant the left palm. Reach the right arm up to finish it out. And meet back in tabletop pose. To walk the hands out and gently melt down into puppy. Sending the hips up, they're still over the knees, reaching the fingertips out, finding length in the spine once again. Taking the forehead to the mat, reaching, pressing through the hands to give a little bit of space in the shoulders. We can feel this strengthening happening in the upper body. As we extend through the crown, press through the hands to find even more space in the back of the neck. Maybe we slightly roll the forehead side to side, if that feels good. Or we just melt in our still puppy posture. Opening through the heart, through the chest. One more big deep breath. Make this one big and nice and slow. And gently raise the head and the chest. Peel those fingertips back, tuck the toes, and come into a standing forward fold at the back of the mat. Knees are bent. We're going to take a dangling pose, so reaching for opposite elbows and just letting the head hang. Finding gentle little sways. Maybe we want to roll the neck out, making a little infinity sign, because we're infinitely taking care of ourselves. Shaking the head, yes. I feel good now. Shaking the head, no. Maybe I need some more. We can release the hands to the mat if we like, helping us release tension in the shoulders. Become a little bit more noodly here. Just really let everything go. No tension in the neck, in the shoulders, anywhere. Taking a few more deep breaths here, as long as we're not getting dizzy. We meet in wide child's pose, if you want to make your way there. Otherwise, we take one more big inhale and exhale, let it all out. And then we gently lift the head, come onto the knees, taking big toes together, sending the knees as wide as the mat, and walking the hands out. Coming into our wide child's pose again, placing the forehead on the mat. Reaching through the crown. Taking a few surrendering breaths. Feeling grateful for this practice and our ability to open up and help ourselves heal in times of discomfort. And whenever you're ready, we can gently lift ourselves back up, come into a seat where I invite you to take any more small movements that you may need. I am going to take one more posture that my body is yearning for right now. So taking the hands behind the head, interlacing the fingers, and gently drawing the elbows together. Exhale, tuck the chin into the chest, still sitting up nice and tall. Just really feeling the stretch in the whole back of the neck. Breathing nice and even. Inhale, lift the chest back up, open the elbows, and we can release. I hope you enjoyed this class and we found a little tension relief in the cervical spine. Maybe you'll notice your posture being a little bit more erect, a little bit more corrected today. I would love to know how this class went for you down below, and I can't wait to practice with you again soon. Namaste, my friend.